Okay, I don't know what happened. I was sitting here, it went clear off, and I got a copyright notice on here. There wasn't no copyright music. It shut me right down. It wasn't even on, only just a few minutes, and shut it right down. The yellow thing come across the top, so it's been shut down for a violation or a report, it said, or a copyright violation, one of the three. And I didn't do nothing wrong. So there wasn't nothing playing in the background. So there was some other guy in here, but I never seen before, but she said he was new, but he was talking nice. So I don't know what was going on. I didn't check his channel though. I lost a bunch of people though. So I can't go to these now. Won't let me. I need to check out. Can you check out that profile? Type that in quickly. Or probably can't find it. 13 videos. No. He done a live stream 4 weeks ago. Here. Okay. Hey, Fishing with Slip.
Hey, Fishing with Slip. And Miss Southern Belle.
There wasn't nobody came up. What do you mean you're welcomed here? What's that mean? There's Jen. Frances just asking about you. She said, I ain't seen her go on. I ain't seen nothing from her. She hasn't been in here. You think Jen's okay? Sunfish, hey, Ken. We are flooded. Dawn, hello. Jay's catfishing, hello, buddy. Hey, Jeffy. Gidget, welcome back. Trying to see I'm missing anybody. Southern Belle, hello.
Next.
All right. Well, you got kicked from there. What'd you do? There you I don't like mentioning names. I don't like talking about anybody because I love you all. I appreciate everybody that comes in here. But I was in a couple streams, Cody, and they were talking about you. That's all I'm going to say about the way you do online and stuff. So I don't know. I did hear that, but that's just, between us and here, but I did hear that. I think it was last night or night before last.
You're one of a kind, boy. Look at you.
People were saying about the way you were acting in the chats and stuff like that. I can't remember whose chat it was in now, but and then a couple of them were saying, well, I wonder why he ain't here tonight. Well, better off he ain't and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I'm gonna have to I've got a couple messages from a couple people saying I need to crack down and hear more, and I need to people's messaging me about stuff and telling me stuff, and I need to tighten up the chat a little bit or whatever. And well, you ain't supposed to talk about somebody bad if you ain't got nothing good to say. You ain't supposed to say nothing at all. That's the thing, But Nick, there you are, buddy.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Josh. Good to see you, bro. I wanted to go on about 6, but I got into I had to go over town for a little bit and a couple things and some other things, and then some other stuff got started, so I didn't get to get on when I wanted to. Supposed to get in my shower and get on early. I wanted to be on like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I can't do a panel tonight because I didn't get on early enough. So I'll have to do the panel again another night. Binksy. So, dang, I lost 3 people that were in here though. Now, what's her name ain't back here? So that makes me aggravated because it done that. I don't know why I done that. I didn't do nothing wrong. It actually happened right after about sundown. Frances was on there by herself, and I got over here and it just went right off.
Joshy.
But there wasn't no music in the back. There wasn't nothing copyrighted or nothing, so I don't know. Well, it says Monday night hangout or whatever. Yabba dabba dabba doo. Woo hoo hoo. Rock of Ages, hey buddy. I hope I didn't get a strike or something for that or a copyright notice because I don't know. That's why it was a yellow bar. I had a pretty good crowd in there too. There were some people who didn't come back on the second one. Did it give you all a message? Everybody was in here. Did it say the streaming's been shut down for copyright? Did it tell you all that in the chat or what? Did it give you that message? It did? I don't know. See. Shut down for validating YouTube terms. For me getting on talking and welcoming everybody, that's validating terms. I don't think so. Y'all know we didn't say anything. It said validating terms or report, it said Flo. I don't know. She's got a copy of a picture of it here. I told her she sent it to Jeff. There wasn't no violation, though. There's good to see you, Flo. You know, your darn live didn't show up on mine. I didn't get a notification. It showed me after you posted it.
We was fishing.
Me and Frances were looking for it at 8 o'clock this morning. We looked for it at 9.
We was fishing.
Then we said, well, he ain't going on. So we started fishing, and then I seen it was posted later, but I didn't get no notification you was on because me and her were looking for it.
That's what it did, removed. See?
Oh, I know. Caught 10 in an hour. Well, we was doing that one day, but yesterday we only caught 7, but that one day we caught 20 out Saddle Creek. So we didn't get there till late yesterday. That was like probably 8:30 or so before we got there. We fished about 10:30 or 11. We caught 7, but this wasn't hitting like they was sometimes. Yeah, ours was the same way too, Flo. Most of them was like 1.5 pounds or under probably that day. Jen says, "How you and Francis doing?" She said.
No.
Want to get in your truck, get off road, and be lost for a few days. Welcome, Tunis. Good to see you, bud. I need to start coming over there and fishing more. It cost me $100 to go to Underhill and fish. Well, if you buy shiners, it's going to cost you a lot anywhere you go. But I don't know why it would cost you that much. I mean, even if you bought shiners are $16.50 a dozen down here. So say you bought 3 dozen, that's about $50. And whatever it costs you for gas to come. So I don't know. I'm just saying, say you had $20 for gas, that'd only be $70. But if you only bought 2 dozen, you'd be $50. Maybe if it costs you $20 for gas, I don't know what it costs you for gas. But it shouldn't cost no $100 to fish, though. Oh, well, dang, that's terrible. There ain't no other way to go. I mean, does it cost you any toll coming this way? 24, 36, 40 shiners. That's 3 dozen and 4. 3 dozen and 4. Somebody was fishing Saddle Creek with said they only bought a half a dozen shiners. I didn't know. Is there tolls for you to come down here too, Flo, this way? I think if you hit the lake down here with shiners, and if you do the right spot to go, I think you could catch them down here like you do up there. But I think you have to know the right spot. My buddy Michael Benton, he knows the way where to go. He knows where to go with the shiners. He slays them like you do in Underhill, but you have to know where to go. He goes on Lake 5 and he knows where to catch them at. I don't know the spots where the shiners work at, so it would be hunting for me.
I can get to that what's call it the people can get shiners for us. Bam. I can pay him and get the shiners.
That's 13, so they're $3.50 more here. Now, when I was up to Panasoffkee, they were cheaper up there. I think they were like 12 something up there, Flo, when I went down that place. And I was thinking, wow, they're cheaper. So I guess we got the highest rates in the state right here, or in the highest state. I guess we got the worst prices. And every place that sells them in this town, there's only 3 places that sells them, and they're all the same price. And there's one place that's got little extra large ones. They're more than that. If you buy the large, they're like 19 something a dozen. Hey, Miss Canadian Scrapper, good to see you. Custom Wheel Wars Tractor, Eric 83, welcome, buddy. Hello, my friend.
Custom Wheel Wars.
When we fish at Lake Underhill, other boats fish around us fishing artificially. Always leave catching no fish. We catch all kinds of fish. 2 hours.
Custom wheel.
You know, that day I was with you up there, Flo, when I was using them artificial shiners, those, I caught like 3, I think, and those little easy shiner things.
Hey, Ray. Hey, how are you, Ray?
Hey, Ray Paulson. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, there's custom wheel.
I done said hi to Custom Wheelworth. Lewis Fuller, welcome back. Ray's new to the channel. Good to see you, bud. He lives up in Spring Hill, Florida. I just met him today over in another chat. And it's good to have him in here tonight. We was talking about the price of shiners, Ray. There's some kind of fish out on the end of the dock here at Saddle Creek. I used to catch them over the dock on little worms. They look like about the size of a shiner. I called them look like a chub or something, but I don't know what they are. I didn't get a picture of them. I used to catch one right after the other in this one spot in the whole lake. I don't know if I can do it anymore or not. They probably moved now, but they closed this dock down. But it was a dock there, and you could fish right off the end of that dock, and you catch these little things about the size of a shiner. There were small ones and big ones, but they were you catch them on worms right on the end of the dock. And I caught about 8 or 10 of them one day. Hey, Kyle, welcome. Can you pay tolls with toilet paper?
Oh, shoot.
Somebody said they traded 2 waters, a loaf of bread, and something else for 2 rolls of toilet paper or something. They said they traded 3 things. Case of water, a loaf of bread. I forget what the third thing was for just to get 2 rolls of toilet paper. There's one bait that I can never find. That is gizzard shad. Gizzards. Stock tank, go find it. He's thrown it all new in the area. Got to locate shiner pond and buy a net. Couple throw nets. It always helps when I get ready for catfishing. Yeah, I'll be doing panel again, y'all, but I got on so late tonight. I didn't want to do the panel because I figured everybody had to go to bed, so I was saving my hours. I was going to get on about 6:30 or 7, but it didn't work out. So as soon as I can hit an early night where I can get on a little earlier, we'll do panel again. But I have a couple throw nets. I didn't know we'd even get this many people this late. Appreciate y'all being here. It's pretty good, 15 people. I have a couple throw nets. It always helps when I go to get ready for catfishing. I got out of the ticket with two rolls to wrap him up. I didn't hold him long, but I got away. Plug with a casting net, you get bait for all day in Illinois, big 12 to 16 inches. I got to call them on my internet too because it keeps. I notice it's circling there every once in a while for just about 5 seconds, and it comes back. I'm watching it here. It's been doing that, and I don't know what's called. The other night I didn't do it at all. But I've had them out here before, and they didn't fix it, so I don't know.
Crazy boy.
Oh, everything's going up in the stores. They said too. The cost of meat, gas is the only thing coming down.
How are you, Brian?
Eggs.
How are you, Ray?
Eggs is going to go up in price. They said everything's going to go up now too, which is bad too. So there's going to be a 50% markup on some stuff. So I want to go catfishing. I wanted somebody to go with me. They're supposed to go on a bank with me, but I ain't got nobody. I ain't get nobody to go. because it would help my videos if I had one video for catfishing. I want to do that one day. I've got a few of them where we caught tilapia on the bank, and I think I got one bluegill one from a long time ago or something. But I need to get a couple videos like that. No, they don't make no signal boosters. I know of. But you can't stick nothing on this cable connection. We also lost crops and animals last year. Yeah, I think it would help my channel, though. I mean, if I done some catfishing videos and some tilapia and, of course, brim and stuff like that one day, I would like to do it just one time. Francis caught this one bass in Tin Rock the other day. It was all black. I believe it was a black bass. I was going to ask Robert about that if he's seen it. I wanted to ask him what he thought, because there is black bass, but they said there wasn't any in there anymore, but there might be one or two left. He was so dark. It wasn't like the other ones. Yeah, the one bank here closed. They told me I couldn't get no more money because they don't have a drive-through. It's just an inside bank. It's downtown. And it closed core down. They told me I'd have to go core to the other side of town, which is like 10 miles from me, to go to the drive-through to get money. So I can't. And then I would have to have ID there, where I don't have to have ID inside the bank because they know who I am when I go in there.
Have a good night, Flo. We love you too, Flo.
Love you, Flo.
Shiners.
Told you about getting us later.
There's shiners in here? Shiner guys in here? I didn't see no shiners in here.
No, he's in bed. He's talking about shiners. Oh, I brought my crackers over here to eat. I ain't got them yet. I ain't been eating a lot. I ain't eat hardly anything much today. I've been eating peanut butter and crackers and stuff just to eat, so don't eat that much. There ain't been no ground beef here in town for 2 weeks. Somebody told me the store got some. I went down, there wasn't any. The only thing they got in the store is steak. Ain't nothing else. I did see two big hams in the store though, Francis, but I didn't get them. One turkey.
For fish.
Caught a largemouth bass with a hot dog. $19 thumbs up and 15 people. Or 18 thumbs up, excuse me. Hey, you're pulling this out.
Oh, that.
Yeah, because you got up and you pull on it. Whoa, what's Jeffy doing? I haven't seen Jeffy typing. He must just be sitting in the back. Oh, I probably only got one pack in here, right? Yeah, I figured I was down to one pack. I should have brought me some. You ain't getting my crackers, Max.
You got crackers with those cheese?
Look at him.
That's funny. You got those crackers with the cheese?
No, you got some cheese to go with your wine. Have a good night, y'all. We're going to watch a movie. I wanted to pop in and say hi. I'm glad you did, because she was asking about you, Jen. And we hadn't seen you on, so I didn't know if you was sick or if you was okay. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Cold. Kuwait chicken. There's Gidget. Em ain't in here tonight. Where she's at?
No.
Em. Somebody else I'm missing. It makes me mad because the stream went down because I had Bubbles Butterfly in here, and then she got knocked off, and then she. Stop, Max. Stop. Why is he? He won't quit. Miss you.
Evan.
So I miss you every chance I get.
Max.
These crackers are stale.
You like stale. Oh, shoot.
Jeff said, Max.
He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy.
He won't quit.
All the time. Jeff, can you put Max in his cage?
Max set, Cody said. Max set. Set, Max. Set.
You have to tell him one time he will sit. No. Stay.
Thank you, CP. What happened? Oh, you're the best, Gidget. Oh.
Lay. Lay.
He said, I'm on my way, Jeff said.
Oh, you coming over here and sit with us, Jeff?
No, I missed both of you. I know I haven't been on as much. I've been busy working around the clock around my house. Anyway, not at Walmart. Stay away from Walmart. You work at Walmart, Kevin? When's the next video coming out?
You can't say it.
Why?
You be having a copyrighted.
No, I won't. Not for my own. It's my own stuff.
Yeah, you be having a copyrighted.
You're handicapped.
Thank you, Jeff, and Max in his cage. Thank you, Jeffy. Nice meeting you, Jeffy. Just come on in, Jeff. They won't bite you. Just come on in.
Jeff or bites. You got Max in the truck or car, you know, like somebody walks like they're coming to the truck. Oh, he sounds like he's going to eat you up if you're coming towards the vehicle when he's in it.
To break the computer. I see.
I can't do anything because he won't leave me alone. You won't keep him out of here where I can send anything because you got to tell him no, stay over there. Francis kissed Jeffy.
Here's something else, Jeffy.
What's his name? Jeff Dunham, you mean? She kissed Jeff Dunham?
Jeff Donahue?
Jeff Dunham and Walter.
Jeff Donahue? Donahue? Donahue?
On the cheek. Jeff the fish. Max don't roll over. If I start rubbing his side, he'll roll over on his back and wants me to rub his belly. I think he knows to sit and shake and stuff like that. Sapphire don't know any of those. She don't know any commands. She just knows how to fetch and play and stuff like that. He said Francis kissed Jeff in the boat.
Here's something now, Jeff.
The state of Ohio locks down at 11:59 tonight. So what are you going to do, Binks? You going to stay in the house all day, every day?
That's what Binks said. That's what Binks auntie.
I read online, though, it said for Ohio, you can still go to the grocery store and the doctor, though, and the pharmacy. It has to be places that are necessary. You can't just go out for just to be going out. Down in Miami, they're stopping the boats. They said you can't go fishing. So I don't know. You can go out for anything that's essential to life. You have to go, and that's the drugstore, the grocery store, to work, and the drugstore, the grocery store, and to work, and to the doctor. That was the three places you can go.
Can they stop you from going fishing, Binks?
Well, fishing ain't essential though. It's not like that. They're closing some of the boat ramps. They mean you have to have your medicine. You have to be able to go to the doctor or the hospital, and you have to have food. That's the only three things you have to have. Because all the restaurants are closed inside, you have to go through the drive-thru. If you don't have a drive-thru, they're closing them down. All the small businesses are closed. All the bars are closed. Yeah, but you got to look at it not the way you look at it. You got to look at the way the government looks at it. Because they said they're going to put National Guards, and they got police stopping people in the streets. And Big Tim Hill put out a video. He showed it of a piece of paper where you had to have a slip with permission to go to work. It's a piece of paper, has to be signed to let you go to work. They're checking you for what you're going on the street for. In some places, the cops are escorting you to where you're going and back. Well, the stores ain't sold out of meat. There's still fish in the stores, and there's still steak in the stores, and some frozen food. The only thing I see missing in the stores is chicken and hamburger and eggs. We still have a loaf of bread once in a while, and we still have milk, and
See, fish is the food.
There's still fish in the store. There's plenty of yogurt in the store. There's plenty of cheese. Somebody said eat more cheese, and then you won't have to use the toilet so much, so you won't need toilet paper. I've been hiding out and hope the stuff dies down because Ray Paulson said lots of laughs. Yeah, eat more cheese. Cheese that binds you up, and then you'll have to use the toilet so much. Macaroni and cheese.
Oh shoot.
Broccoli and cheese. Cheese and crackers. Eat all the cheese you can eat. There's plenty of cheese in the stores.
I know.
Let's have a raid on cheese and everybody start buying cheese.
Here's something else, Curtis.
Sapphire, stop. Give her one of them old crackers there in the pack because they're no good anyway.
Don't want that, Max. No, boy. Yo, fudge cracker. Yo, fudge cracker. Yo, fudge cracker.
Well, Flo thought we was going on lockdown here yet today or tomorrow because he said that's why he fished, because he said that it's probably the last day he could go for a while. But so far they ain't done it. I ain't been buying no junk food, Nick. I don't have any. I haven't bought no pretzels, no chips, no pies, moon pies, or nothing like that.
Yeah, you bought pie.
Well, I bought one strawberry rhubarb pie, $4 at Winn-Dixie.
Don't lie.
Pie. Well, I didn't buy this, but that's the only thing. I had one treat. I haven't bought no ice cream. I've been buying all frozen food or canned goods. I haven't bought any junk food except for one pie. But I ain't bought no moon pies or nothing. No snack or cupcakes or nothing. Because I wanted it to be something that stick with me. And these crackers I got here are ones I've had for 3 or 4 weeks. This is actually the last pack. I ain't even bought none of them. He said he's going to order $120 worth of cheese next week. This is canned cheese. That's what I'm using, but I'm about out of it, so this can's almost empty.
Max. Maxie boy. Crazy boy.
Melt in your mouth like butter. Parquet. Butter. Parquet. Why is he aggravating that thing? Get this old. Look at that. Somebody said goat cheese is nasty.
Goat cheese?
Get some Lindbergh cheese and eat that. How many of you know what Lindbergh cheese is? There's plenty of yogurt. Plenty of yogurt. Plenty of cheese in the stores. There's some frozen dinners and food. I've seen there's fish sticks and fresh fish in the stores. There's steaks in the stores.
January, Curtis. January, Curtis.
What, goat cheese? Somebody said they had, when they got sodas and stuff, I don't know. You can't hardly find water either. Dollar stores are out of water. Ooh, how can you eat this stuff?
What?
Limburger cheese.
How far that's at?
Dad says, my daddy told me before he passed away a long time ago, he said it smells like poop. Eight ounces of Limburger cheese, that's a half a pound. I know when the hurricanes hit, they were out of
waters and
all the fruits and the applesauce, that was all gone. Anything with a pull top on it, and of course the water and everything like that. All your things you could eat, the potato chips and all that. And see, now there's potato chips in the store,
boy.
And there's still fruit in the store, stuff like that. But hurricane hits, they get all kinds of stuff out of the stores. You can't get anything.
He's German Shepherd.
So there's still some things in there.
He's German Shepherd.
I mean, when they run out of water, they start taking all the fruit juices. There was no fruit juices like apple juice or cranberry juice. All those were gone. You didn't give her them crackers?
Yeah.
She's still bumming me. Are they out of food over there? I couldn't find no dog food hardly. I had to pay more for dog food. Well, I normally pay for a bag of dog food like $30-some for a 40-pound bag. Guess how much I seen it online for? People's gouging it. $110 for one bag, $75 for another bag. Purina dog food on eBay. Because there ain't none. I don't know. I got a notice up there. Nothing. We didn't do nothing wrong. Whispers in the wind. Just come a yellow thing across the top of the screen and shut it down. So I just started another one. But I lost some of the people that were in here, though. I gotta quit eating. Hey, Francis.
Why?
I need a bottle of water and another thing. One of my things I drink, some kind I like. Francis was being naughty and YouTube took her down. That's what he just said. You know who. You won't even have to ask. You know who would say something, would talk about you. You know who that would be.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I know.
Who's always picking at you?
Cody.
No.
I don't know who.
That's all you need to see any whispers in the wind. You don't want to look at my ugly mug, do you? Isn't my hat prettier? Max, stop. Why not? No worse than my bad hair day. Kilroy. Who's Kilroy? Who looks like Kilroy? Brent's supposed to be out here with me. Do they have you guys on? No, not yet. Ohio's going on 11:59, which is just a few minutes. And but I read online it said Ohio could still go to the store and to the doctor and stuff like that. Someplace you can go is to the store, to the doctor, and to the drugstore. No place else. And to work, I mean, yeah, 4 places. It said you could be fined or arrested if you're caught for going for anything else. Well, they got a truckload of toilet paper here at 9 o'clock this morning. My friend calls me at 1 o'clock and says, they got toilet paper up here if there's any left. Well, when I got there wasn't any. They were carrying, they supposed to have 3 limit of 3 per person. Well, I found out people was going around that. One lady went out the car, put hers in the car, and come back in 15 packs of the Angel Salt. Well, they went real quick, of course. And all they had left was the 4-roll packs, and you could get 3 of those. I think the big ones were 1. And they were carrying 3 packs of them out, but they were going back out and getting more. And another guy let them get away there. He was even a cop there, and he still let them do it. That's what my friend told me. And they carried 3 more out and went through another line. So what's the use to having limits if people's going to come back in? Or if they got their daughter in the car and their son in the car and all that, they'll send them in to get 3 rolls for each one. Their husband in and their wife in, and everybody gets 3 rolls, 3 packs. I mean. And they're still doing it. People already had it stocked up and bought, and now they're going out today and getting. When the truck came in, they knew when it's coming in, and they bought it all again. So they're just hoarded up and not caring about anybody else. So there wasn't none again now. So and everybody's just. So I went to another store, which is like 3 miles from the other one, or like 2 mile apart, 3 mile apart. They done the same thing to that one. So you tell me all these people around in this neighborhood here. There's that many people that could clean all that out that quick. So I don't know. The phone's laying beside me. Why? Well, I went in the other day and I had, I think 5 packs. And they're the dollar toilet paper, right? There's 4 rolls for $1, which they're real small rolls. So I had like 5 packs, I think it was, or 5 packs. I just grabbed what I could grab in my arms. And a guy says, "You're only allowed 2." And I said, "There ain't no sign back there." But I put them all back, but 2 anyway. I had to wait in a line 15 minutes. I had the truck running because Frances was in the truck. I burnt more gas. It was so hot out. I mean, I had to have the air on for her. And I stood in line for 15 minutes while people was ringing up stuff. They had their carts full in a dollar store. One register now to get 2 4-roll packs of toilet paper and the small rolls. Like I said, they were only $1 per pack, so they're pretty small. The rolls were. And I set the items on the counter, and he said, "Well, the sign's on the door," which it did say 2 of any item per customer of anything in the store. That's 2 bleaches, 2 waters, whatever they got. You can only get 2. But it wasn't marked back there, so I didn't know. So, but I did set them back, and I just took my 2 because I knew they wasn't going to give them to me when I got to the register anyway. So I just set them down. But what was weird today, I went up there after he called me, but they had a sign up there, 3 rolls, 3 packs a day. There was 2 the other day. Now, why would they go up on that? It should have been 1 per person or 2 per person at the most, not 3. And everybody were going back and getting seconds after they went to the car. Yeah. That's what I said. Essentials only. The essentials is the drugstore, the grocery store, and that. It's not to go. You're allowed to go out in your yard. You're allowed to walk your dog and stuff like that, but you can't be going out on the street. There's one state that was letting you only go 1 mile from the house, but you can't be going out just to be running the streets just to go see your friend. Or I think like if you got an elderly parent or something like that, you can go try to take care of them or something like that. But you can't just be going to go fishing and to go to the park or whatever like that. You have to be going somewhere where it's something you have to have. Which groceries you got to have? You got to have your pills, of course, and you got to be able to go to the doctor. That's the only 3 things. And you have to be able to go to work if it's open. Anything else you're not supposed to be on the streets for. Cheapest I've seen gas here with Sam's Club is $1.99. Um, I paid $2.01 for it the last time I got it. I've seen the spray used in kitchen sink attached to water shutoff for toilet paper, toilet water line clean butts. One, I've seen the spray used in the kitchen sink attached to the water. Wow. I don't know where Frances went. If this gets over with, it's going to go right back up. The only reason it's down, but there's still a lot of people on the streets traveling, so I don't know why. When I did come back from the store today, though, I noticed there wasn't nobody. Some of the streets weren't that busy, though. There were spaces, but I'll tell you what, I don't know. I got a message earlier from somebody said they was going to have helicopters in the sky at midnight tonight, spraying some kind of stuff like Lysol to kill the stuff. But I don't know if it's true or not. Said to stay inside. Somebody sent me that message too. Said they're putting some kind of stuff to try to kill it in the air or something, spray in the air but it's not like a. Yeah, they probably started putting it on the new ones. I got an old can here. It's got a little bit in it. It ain't on it. And that can I've had for a couple of years I don't know. It ain't on it. So I think they just started putting it on the new ones. I don't know. I put gas in a can here, kept it for like 3 or 4 months in a gas can and run it into weed eaters and lawnmowers. It runs fine. And the outboard motor, I buy a 5 gallon of it at a time and it runs. I keep it in the outboard motor. It runs fine. Oh. Oh, just to let y'all know, I was talking to somebody earlier again. This one person doesn't like to, he doesn't like to chip in to go fishing with you. He wants to go for free. He wants you to come to his house. This is what he says now, just to let y'all know again. He says, we're all going to the same place, so I shouldn't have to pay to go fishing. If I was asking you to go fishing with me, I wouldn't charge you anything. I said, yeah, but I would give you some, and I'd throw it back at you. But here's the thing: he don't meet you at the fishing hole or nothing. He wants you to go 3 mile over to his house to pick him up, 3 mile back the other direction he lives west. The fishing place is out east, right? Then you have to go 3 mile back over to drop him off, and then 3 mile back to your house. So that's 12 mile, which is like a gallon of gas in town, and pulling a boat. He thinks he should be able to go for free because you're going to the same place, but you have to pick him up too. He says he shouldn't have to you shouldn't charge somebody to go fishing. I said, I don't charge anybody. I just figure people should chip in, pay half if we're going somewhere when I'm furnishing the boat. And he says, no, that ain't right. You shouldn't ask nobody. Nobody's going to want to go fishing with you if you charge them. I said, hey, I've had 2 or 3 people tell me if I'm furnishing the boat, they'd be glad to pay half or pay all of it just to be able to go. I said, $10 ain't nothing to go fishing with somebody. I said, I'd pay $10 for somebody to go fishing with them if I didn't have a boat. And I talked about this before, and 17 people told me he's just being cheap. They said sound just like a cheap person. How many of you people out here would want to chip in to go fishing with somebody, or would you expect for the person going fishing with the boat, would you expect them to pay for everything and take you for free, or would you all chip in? Just a question there. Because this person said, I found 17 people that said he was being cheap one night. And he says, I can find 17 people that say I shouldn't have to. That's what he told me. Hey, Francis. What are you doing? Well, because I ain't going to like it. Is it good or bad? Oh, no. I've some of them don't even bring drinks. I bring drinks. And let's say you've got cupcakes or whatever you bring with you, you offer them one. They say, let me get another one of them. I mean, they boldly ask, just get another one up here. Then they ask for your worms and everything else and still don't chip in. So they use your worms, take your food, your drinks, and have you pick them up for free. I don't drink beer, Cody. I drink water or Gatorade or something like that. Most of the lakes around here, you really ain't supposed to drink on them. It says no alcoholic beverages on the bank or at the boat ramp. It'll say no alcoholic beverages. They catch you out in the boat with alcohol, you get in trouble. You can't have beer you're not supposed to have alcohol on the boat. It's against the boating safety. They don't really want you. It says it on the bank too. They don't want you to have it in the parks or whatever. So I don't know. Just saying. And that time I was talking to you, Jeff, when we was talking about going to Turkey Creek Reservoir. I even told him that. I said, this one guy told me, he said he'll come down and pay for everything if I'm furnishing the boat. He said, yeah, he'll only go with you one time. He ain't going to do it after that. He said, that's wrong. You shouldn't take it. He said, you shouldn't take the money. You should take them for nothing. I just wanted to ask you because if I'm wrong, I mean, you tell me I'm wrong. I don't make it right. He says you shouldn't charge nobody. I said, I'm not charging. I'm just asking to chip in. And then he says, what if somebody don't got it? Then I said, how do you afford snuff? How do you afford to go out and eat every day? I said, I eat a bowl of cereal at home. You go out and eat breakfast every morning. That's $10. I said, I can't do that. I can't afford to go out and eat $10 every morning. Or it'd be $10 for me and $10 for Francis. We can't do it. We eat cereal. And he goes out and eats every morning, but he can't. I said, you can't eat a bowl of cereal. You're better than me one morning and give somebody $10 to go fishing. Hey, Skunk Water. Mm. What are you doing, Francis? I want you to come see this. Well, that's what I wanted to survey because, see, if I ask a question and somebody says, no, you're wrong for doing that, I ain't going to get mad at all of you. I'm asking you for your opinion. So if you tell me I'm wrong and I ask you something, I'm not going to get mad. But if I'm wrong, I want you to say, no, you're wrong. He's right. He shouldn't have to pay. I want you to say that. This is what I'm saying. I don't want, I want you to tell what you feel or what you think's right. Restaurants closed. Yeah, they've been closed. There's one restaurant down here. They said they was handing the food out. You could go up to the door, knock on the door. They'll tell them what you want, like eggs and potatoes and home fries and toast. They'll hand it out the door to you, but you have to eat it in your truck because they don't have a drive-through. I said, I ain't eating like that. And he told me tonight on the phone. He says that's why people don't like you. I said everybody loves me on YouTube. Well, people don't like you because you're always complaining. You're always asking for money. People don't like that. They won't go with you on that one time. They won't go anymore. You can't ask people for money. I said, I don't ask people for nothing. I just say, can you chip? I don't charge them, but you're charging people to go fishing. I said, no, I'm not. I'm saying they can chip in or whatever. Because I said, I'm burning motor gas. I'm burning extra gas because I'm pulling the boat behind me. And I said, it actually burns more gas. He said, see, you're nitpicking. I said, it burns more gas if there's 3 people in the boat because it's more weight in the boat. So it's going to burn more gas because it's pushing more weight. Then you got to charge a trolling motor battery. I said, if you want to get technical, that uses electricity. And if you got 3 people in there, it's going to run down quicker. I said, the more weight you got in the boat, the further down the tunnel, it's going to take lower to charge. So I said, all of it. Plus, I'm furnishing food, I said, and water. And I said, oh, he gets mad. Next stop, please. Go. If I heard you ask for money, I wouldn't give a super chat to someone like that. Oh, wow. I know most people that come in my chat don't have that much. They're like me. I got an old boat. That's why we got our name Rattletrap Fishing. The boat's an old rattletrap. Francis come up with that name. That's why the boat's all ragged out. It's beat up. It's a 92 model. The motor's an 01, I think. But the boat's old. It ain't pretty. It's ugly as crap. It's falling apart. I mean, it's a mess. I can't afford to get another one. My truck's got 216,000 miles on it. I don't have any money to travel. I got bills to pay. I barely make it each month. I don't ask nobody for nothing because I know everybody don't have it in here. And I've seen a lot of chats, people give $100 and stuff, but I'm not going to beg for money and ask for anything. I barely make it each month, but I don't say anything. I just, 99 cents, you only get 69 cents of it because they get 30 cents of it. So if somebody, I see people give a $2 chat and you only get your 60 cents of that comes out. So even if somebody gives you $10, you're only getting 7. So that's why I like the PayPal better. You don't lose so much, but everybody wants the recognition, so they go through the super chat. But I like the PayPal better. I used to get a couple of them on PayPal, but I don't even. And I even told this guy, I said, people give me money on my chat that don't even know me. I said, these people have never met me and they give me money and you don't even want to help out. And you're right here in the same town. You're supposed to be my friend. And these people give me money and don't even know me. But you can't phase him. If some of you people ever come around, I'd like to take you to his house so you could all tell him it wouldn't do no good, but so you could all give him your opinion. Y'all are good people in here. I got one lady that's gave me money 3 or 4 times. I mean, like $9.99, 3 or 4 different times she's done it. I mean, appreciate my people, and she don't even know me. She's done that, and Jake, I done read it, buddy. You didn't do nothing wrong, Jake. Well, a lot of people must have went to bed. I had like 16 or 16 people in here. I mean, Candybug 71. He told me if I went to Lake Wales with him, I had to give him $15 or $20 for gas. Dawn, my friend. But if we fish locally, but I took him on my boat too, so we change out. But see, I don't go on his boat for free. When I go on his boat, I bring drinks and the little mini marshmallow pies that he likes. So he gets something for me every time he goes. And one time I didn't have no money on me. And he says, I left my money or a wallet in my truck, forgot. And he wanted to stop and get something to eat because it was a restaurant on the lake. He paid for my meal. And as soon as we got back to my truck where I left it in town, I gave him his money right back. I gave his money back to him. Hey, Gidget. Good to have you still here. I missed one of your videos or chats. I think it was yesterday or today, Gidget. I went back and watched it afterwards where you were on, I think. I ain't been getting no notifications for half the people. I don't know what's going on. Some of them will come in on the phone, but they won't come in on the computer. The news ain't off yet, Francis? I don't know what she's doing. Francis! What are you doing? I asked you when we went on live if you was going to stay here with me tonight, and you said yes. And then you said you're watching the weather, and you still ain't out here. How long was your live today? I was shed hunting. Yeah, I wanted her to see what you all said about what I asked. Did you find any Jake? Eminem, hey bud, good to see you. Where'd Jay's catfishing go? He took off. He's always waiting for my stream. I noticed he ain't been here for a while. Darn. Yeah, the grass is pretty dead here. It's not raining much. Yeah, the grass is not growing. What are you doing, Francis? You said that when the news went off, or weather went off at 12:49 or 11:40. I still ain't seen you. I probably can't go back far enough now to show you what I wanted to show you. Hey, Kevin, how you, bud? Good to see you. I don't get none of your notifications. I don't know what to do. So I don't know when you're on. I wish I knew when you're on so I could go in yours, but I don't catch none of them. I like to be there, but dang, I ain't getting one notification from your name at all. I know, but I want to be in some of them and I can't. It makes me mad because other people are getting them and I'm not. Is there a certain time or certain night or certain time you go on, bud, or what? So I could try to catch some of them. I don't know. Everybody was on the night. I bet I wasn't going to go on when I seen how many people were on. Okay. Well, then I don't know how to even look for you. I can't. I don't know. If you was here, you'd already been here. Because it's outlaw timber season. Oh my Lord. I gotta get up and get me a water. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get me a drink before my throat gets dry. I asked Francis to get me one over a half hour ago. Have the dog get it. Yeah, I wish I could train him that way. Oh. They all said it. I want you to go back and look. See who's wrong. You need to give me a drink when I ask you to. Oh. Okay, everybody's still here.
This one's yours. Well, you're not drinking it.
That's not mine. Mine was
It's
pink. That's red. That was yours. I got looking at it. I said, I looked on the stove. Mine was sitting on the stove. I just finished mine. My bottle's down there on the, wherever. I just set my bottle there somewhere. I threw it on the floor. No worries, dear Lotte. She was driving. Quantum go bag limits. Just sorry I couldn't talk to you live today earlier. Francis is being naughty. He just said he's being naughty now. I asked her to get something to drink. She'd be a long time ago, and I never did get my drink. I know you all heard me ask her. I said, "Get me a water. I'm out." I never did get it. You see how long I waited, and I finally got myself.
What water? I don't know what water you're talking about.
The one I asked you to get me. Your bottle's over here. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Friends, we can't wait. Well, I guess I'm ready to get off and get about to go. It's going to be like that. You want to come do this?
You being naughty, Saturday.
Going on, but Cody Paul taught me out of the funk I was in and convinced me to stream, and all you amazing people got me through the anxiety. There's certain streams I like. Some of you go in, I don't know. There's certain streams, I know you're all probably the same way. I know a lot of you've got several ones. Like if I'm on, sometimes people flip between me and somebody else. But I got certain ones. Some of them I don't even care about going in. And I got a couple I go in that they don't come in here at all. But they're nice to me when I go in there. They welcome me and everything. But they don't support back, and I don't know why they won't come in this one when I'm in theirs all the time. I'm about tired of going. The only reason I go in there at all is hoping I'll get somebody else. But I get tired of supporting people that don't support me. I mean,
Let me read it.
I don't want to mention any names, but it's somebody that's on almost, I think they're on every day. One person is. He has a pretty big, fairly good sized stream. And he kind of tries to help people grow, I guess. But it's not really a big grow stream, but he just don't come in here. But he'll talk about my channel's good and all that, but go get me and all that when I go in there.
Moon pie.
I want to show you those all. I want to point them out to you. Hey, Chasing Tail, good to see you, bud. How are you tonight, Chasing Tail Outdoors? How are you? I would be over in Gidgets, but I don't get all the notifications. And like I said, the one of them I didn't get the notification on, and one of them I didn't get on the computer till too late. She was about off about 30 or 40 minutes after I got on the computer. I just noticed she just went off. And one of them I missed by 10 minutes.
Wow.
And even close as me and Candybug 71 are, Dawn, he watches every video I put out, but he never comments on one of them. And I told him you need to leave thumbs up, you need to comment on your videos, you need to answer your video. He doesn't even do that for me, and he lives in the same town and supposed to be my friend, and he won't leave a comment or leave a thumbs up.
You're supposed to comment to be
I'm gonna tell him again, but I mean, there's just some people we just can't talk to, it seems like.
You have to comment because be connected one
It's just
another.
like the person I've been talking to him about this sharing expenses for a year, and it don't do no good. And one time, a couple times we were supposed to go fishing, and one time it was Francis's birthday, right, the night before, and they originally told her they would go on her birthday, right, like a week ahead of time. The same person I was talking about earlier. Well, they said they didn't have the money, so they couldn't go. Francis really wanted them to go because she likes them to fish with her. So I said, "Can you pay me when you get your check?" And they said, "Sure." Well, they get paid on the 3rd. Well, the 3rd time I never got my money, and this was long distance. It was a Turkey Creek reservoir, so I went way over there. It cost me $30. It's $7 to get in, launch your boat and everything. I mean, $10 over for gas and $10 back, and $3 for boat gas. So $30. I asked them for. They said they'd give me $15 on the 3rd. I never did get it. And then they said they just said that so just so I would shut up. That's what they told me later. And they told me they never even said that they told me they never even said that. Hello, Francis, Pondham said.
Hey, Pondham. Hey.
I know, Pondham. I try to watch Chasing Tails. It's good here. Hello, Francis, Jake Ramsey said.
Hey, Jake.
I was on live the other night. Frances never even got in the picture one time. She stayed off the side, was talking and was hiding, y'all. She wouldn't get in here with me. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to have it in a little bit.
I know.
And I'm forgetting it. Dang. We're going to end up. No, the lakes ain't closed down. Flo said there was a boat ramp up there by him closed down. And he had a cones across it, but not here. They haven't been.
You don't have it on me.
Jeff said, hi, Frances. Did you see all that stuff that they said?
Trace and Tells, who's that? Hey, Jeffy. Restaurants are closed.
Here's where I asked. Cody said, I most definitely would have to pay. Peach and Trekker said, I'd surely offer without hesitating. Jake Ramsey said, if they are taking me fishing, I'm buying everything. There's three right there. Now you got three. Then Gidget said, heck yeah, I'd chip in. It's wear and tear on your vehicle and your boat and so on. And then Sunfish said, I'd chip in and bring lunch too. Now, this is what all these people are willing to do. And Cody said, I'd buy beer. And Jake said, that's wrong, Rattletrap. No two ways about it. And this one said, I'd buy beer and bait. And this one's Peach and Trekker said, I'd pay for food and the extra essentials, everything. And that guy sounds like a prick. Please don't take him ever anymore. You see that?
Frances will have to go back to 1141.
Hey, look. That's not the kind of people you need to be around. You're too good of a person to put up with that. So he said, I'm too good of a person to put up with people like him. See, now, see what they're saying about me? I've never heard you ask anybody for money. If I did, I wouldn't have gave you a super chat to someone like that.
Who said that?
And that's what they said. He said you had to go back to 11:41 before it starts at. I'm heading out to shoot at Cody in the morning. Good night, y'all. Good night, Jake. I don't get a hi, Jeffy.
It says 12 a.m. 12 a.m. 12.
You can't go back that far on the phone. That's why I can't on here.
I can't.
You wouldn't be talking about lie, would you? You know, he's saying will lie. See? Will lie. putting a fishing trip together. I got people supposed to fish with me if they ever get here. I don't think Justin, he's going to be able to come. V.A. Bassler said he's supposed to come sometime. He wants to fish with me. Jeff said he wants to fish. I don't know who else is coming. There's a couple more people around this area supposed to fish, but
you're gonna choke on that, boy. Can't do anything. This baby is over. I know. It's crazy. Why he said my name for?
He said can't do anything until this crazy's over with, Francis. Welcome back, Gidget. Gidget. See, the chat's been clean tonight and decent. I ain't had no problem at all tonight. There ain't been nobody except for that one flaw where it shut down, but I haven't had no problems tonight. It's been really clean and decent. I don't run my chat like a lot of other people. I did have a lot of ladies coming in here, and I try to keep the chat halfway decent. And I don't like people disrespecting people, and you know, Francis, some of them disrespect her, some of them people disrespect other people, and I like to keep it light. That's why a lot of people like to come here because it's laid back. You know, they don't have to worry about anybody. There's not much cussing. There's not nobody talking dirty to them. I had a little bit of it the other night, and so that's why I like to make it. You know, some of the chats let people
All
get
right,
away with
Jeff.
People get away with everything.
Be nice in here.
Well, it goes on a lot. I mean, some of it's in fun. Joking around's fun. You know, I joke around and cut up, and people know I joke and cut up, and I laugh in here. I like to have fun, but I just don't like some of the things that are said to the ladies and stuff. You know, you shouldn't talk about certain parts of your body or what you want to do to some lady in the chat or something like that. I mean, that should be in private or something.
Look what he said. Look at Jeff, he said.
No naked butts. Stop. Then get him out of here.
I can't. He keeps on doing it.
I want this cord broke off. Not you, Gidget. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm not talking about that. It's not ladies disrespecting anybody. It's guys disrespecting the ladies. It's been 3 or 4 of them people doing it, and it's been in here to Francis, and it's been to other ladies in the chat. It has nothing to do with you, Gidget. You're a great person. I appreciate you being here. I wouldn't have gave you a wrench if I thought you was like that. I wouldn't ever. No, I know you're a good lady, and I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you started coming in here, and I appreciate you being here, and I want you here all the time. Whenever you can be here, I want you here. If you need to be somewhere else, that's fine. But if you can be here, I'd like to have you here. I appreciate having you here. And like I said, a couple of them are moderators that's been doing it, and a couple of them ain't. So, and I don't take wrenches away. I don't like them taken away from me because I don't do nothing wrong, and I don't want to take a wrench away when I give somebody something. But I just like them, you know. And like I was saying, a lot of women won't say anything. If somebody's, you know, doing something to them, they'll just joke back with them and go along with it. But that don't mean they appreciate it or like it. They're just trying not to let it get the best of them, and they're trying to joke back. But that doesn't mean that the woman really likes it being disrespected. I mean, they might not say anything about it, but maybe they don't like it in the back of their mind. I love all of you all. Thank you, Gidget. If you're talking about me and Francis, or if you're talking about everybody in the chat, either way, but appreciate it. I want to keep you in here, Gidget. I mean, I like having you in here. Appreciate that. That's why I gave you a wrench. No woman likes. Well, some women will joke around with it and go along with it. You know, I think some of them like to play around and joke around just as much with the guys as the guys do with them. But I've seen a lot of it one night in one chat, and I don't know if the woman likes it or not. But I'm just saying, maybe she doesn't, maybe she didn't, but maybe she just don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't know, but I can't control everybody else's chat. The only one I can control is my own. So. Well, they're using that word for subword. That ain't supposed to be in there. You gotta take that comment out because you can say subscribe. I don't think you can say it. Somebody told me you can't use the word sub. This is Wheel Life. Welcome. How are you? How is everyone doing tonight? Good to see you tonight. How are you tonight, Wheel Life? I just wish I could go to the store and buy a pack of hamburger, and I ain't been in for 2 weeks. Max just kicked the bucket. When you go to someone's channel and join them, you can just put their name with a heart in the chat, and they will know that you joined them that way. You heard that ting? That was Max kicking the bucket. His metal pan bucket thing over there, he kicked it when he went by.
First food. I already fed him.
It's still better when it's fresh, though, Jeff. I don't know. At least if you're frying it or something. I don't know if you're putting it in chili or something, it might not matter that much. You keep putting it up here. It's only one little piece anyway. You got to get him something else to play with. Because that's going to get getting too small. You should see all my toilet paper. Dang. I wanted to get some today and there wasn't none. Like I said, that's how good Willie is. It's 9 o'clock. He's up there at the store. He doesn't buy any because he said he's got 2 12-packs or something. He said 2 12-packs will last him and his roommate 4 months. Well, I don't hear, but I'm just saying. The thing about it is, there's people up there buying. He calls me at 1:17, and he tells me that they had toilet paper up there. Instead of calling me at 9 o'clock and waking me up, and I would have got dressed and went and got it. He calls me at 1:17, but he tells somebody else, and then they go get some at 1 o'clock. The time I got there, it was all going. So. I guess if I run out, like somebody else said, I have to use paper towel. Somebody said he's going to put the towel, it'd be rough, but I'd throw it in the trash can. But I guess that's what I have to do. Nobody tells me anything till it's too late. So. Well, when I went to the restaurant her birthday on the 14th, there was 3 rolls sitting in there on the back of the toilet. But you can't carry it out there without somebody seeing you in the restaurant. I mean, there was one single roll when I went in the store, but somebody tore it out of a package. I don't know why it was sitting on the shelf in the store, but they can't sell it because it wasn't in the package. So then they fell out of one of the packages somebody bought, but it was just sitting back there. They said, I told them, I don't know what, they'll probably have to use that in their own bathroom because it's one single roll and they can't sell because it ain't got they can't sell nothing anymore because if they don't have a UPC code on it. Might have to watch how the dog poops. They don't wipe. Dogs don't have to wipe theirs, so they just drop it out and go on. They don't even scoot their butt on the ground or nothing. Some reason dogs' butts stay cleaner than people's do. Like when they go, there's not a bunch of stuff on theirs. I guess. I need to get Jimmy Houston to try the hand. You run your butt across the yard, but be clean too. He has a coronavirus. What does he have? The coronavirus.
Who?
This person here said they're keeping him on life support. So he needs a miracle. His blood pressure is dropping, and his fever is not breaking. He's got the coronavirus. That's somebody right here. So he's going to die because he can't get the fever down. I said, that even worries me more because I've been out so much.
Skip?
No, this friend of his, it's London, Spartan. He's not getting enough oxygen in his blood, and his blood pressure is lowering. And he's got a fever that won't come down. So that worries me because I've been in so many stores. They said it takes 5 days for you to get the symptoms after you go in the store. So I went out today and said if I get it, it'll be 5 days from now. I don't even know. See, that worries me because my immune system ain't that good anyway. People wear masks in the store and I have to run in now. They're looking for stuff, and I really don't want to go in there, but I have to. People are coughing and sneezing in the stores.
About my brother. I want to hear about my brother Jason. Gave me a deal on what you remember. Keep it page 13.
What's that about?
About Jason.
What do you mean? I can't understand what you're saying though.
I gotta read it to you.
No, let me read it. I gotta read it myself.
I want to hear about my brother Jason. Gave me deals on what you remember. Keep it page 13.
I don't understand. Max.
Think he needs the bathroom.
No, he's barking because he wants whatever he got. Shout out the cord now. You got there. I keep at least 6 feet away from people, including being in line. You can't. They're right up behind you. And people, you pass people in the store in the line. I mean, going back to the aisles and stuff, and people are coughing and sneezing. I've been in so many of them, I just can't. I was in and out of 4 stores today looking for stuff. I ran back through there real quick and right back out, but still there's people in there breathing and it's in the air, so I don't know. I don't know if I got it or not. And I have to keep going out, and I still didn't get no more toilet paper, so throwing it out. And now they won't even tell us what day. I mean, Winn-Dixie ain't had nothing for weeks. I ain't seen the toilet paper, and the dollar store truck come in, it was all going, so you can't get anything. Ow. Somebody sent me a video of a Harbor Freight where they was telling that they had gloves on at the register the week of working and taking the cards and stuff, and they were telling the customers, get back, and space yourself out. And they were telling them that in Harbor Freight. I got a video of today.
Who's still in there?
So I don't know.
The
Well, I've had 2 doctor's appointments that they did over the phone. They didn't charge me for the appointment, though. Condoms. And paper face masks don't work.
Mm-mm.
Huh. Well, they're wearing them in the stores. A lot of people are. It should be like a filter. I don't know. People's wearing cloths across their face too and stuff. I don't know, like an old shirt and everything else. Stay safe. You all have to get in the shower. Kind of smells on this end. Okay, Jason Dale Outdoors. Good night, buddy. Thanks for being here. Gidget, that's right. A sneeze is like a mini hurricane.
All this stuff away.
No, there is no antibacterial soap, and there is no hand sanitizer nowhere. You can't even order it online. I asked one place online today, and they said they couldn't even tell me when they're going to get it. They said you just have to keep checking back. He's taking that away from her. Mix 1 part aloe vera gel to 2 parts salsa. I ain't seen no aloe vera gel, but and eyes are exposed, and look how many germs of credit card machines touch. Some dog's barking somewhere. Oh, I got some of that. It's like a little bit in the refrigerator. It's like you put it on sunburn. It's blue or green or something with a little bit of that in there. It's been there for a while. It's you put it on sunburn. You can use that with alcohol mixed in. That's the blue one. Then it probably has. Yeah, there's a blue and a green one I've seen or whatever. I used to have more of it. I don't have it anymore. I used to use it. I don't see it. So I seen somewhere where they said it makes it worse if you get burnt putting that stuff on there. I don't know. Some people just keep the aloe plant herself and break a piece off and squeeze it on their skin. They say it's better than anything, the natural stuff. My mom used to keep those aloe plants around. She used to have some of them outside. Is that Sappy barking? What's she barking at? Where's that at? What area is she in? Sounds like she's barking like on like a coonhound does on a tree. Sounds like she's barking treed. We always put mustard on little burns, but a bad sunburn you can soak a rag in vinegar. She says soak a rag in vinegar and put it on a sunburn. It pulls the heat out of it. She said, Francis. Vinegar on a rag and it pulls out the sunburn, the heat out of it. She said. Yeah. I get tired easy anymore. Get tired of sleepy easy too. Even when I go to bed, next morning I'm still tired. My body feels tired. Man, it's being decent tonight. We've had all good people in here tonight. I wish I wouldn't have lost that first chat though, because I had other people in here that didn't come back. So one person that come in, I hadn't seen him for ages. Fred Feed and Seed Store, and he said a lot of people are going back to planting a garden. I couldn't grow anything here. The dang squirrels would either dig it up or something, because they dig everything up or eat everything up. You can't plant anything because they would either gnaw it up or eat it up. You couldn't have anything. I think it's between squirrels and rats outside, and I don't know, with birds too. I don't know. You can't keep anything. You would up here. You wouldn't think there'd be that many squirrels in city limits, but there is. Oh, Max, he runs. If he goes outside, the first thing he does is chase them squirrels. They take off running, but if he's not out there, the squirrels all over the place. Probably got 10 or 15 squirrels around here. The guy feeds them behind me, so.
Who?
Back there, he takes a thing on the fence for the squirrels and puts all these old bread and stuff out there. It wouldn't even matter if you put plants up front. The squirrels come out here too, or they used to. I don't know if they still do that much out front now. Since you don't have the bird feeder out there, you had the bird feeder, I know they come out there. I don't know about now. They might not come out there as bad, but I know in the back there's. Gidget that raw could be a problem. Oh, yeah, Ray J. I don't know. Some of the moderators will take your messages out if you say the word subscribe or sub. I don't know. Somebody said it's okay to say subscribe. You just can't say sub or sub. I don't really know the rules on that. Some of the chats are worse about than others. That's why you just had to say I stopped by your place or something like that, or joined your channel or something. Because I don't know, some of the chats are really picky. I'm not really too picky about it, but I just wanted to let you know. So that's why they've probably done it. You can't say that word in there. I just said that, now it is again. So I gotta take them out. They told me the word sub and subs were, so I don't know. You have to knock on his cage. You don't have a, what they call the cage door. Newman Outdoors, hello. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for coming in. How are you tonight? He's another new one I just picked up, y'all. Another new outdoors channel I just got yesterday, the day before. I appreciate him stopping by. Appreciate that, Newman. Good to have you, bud. How long have I been on? Go check over here. Oops. Says we got one subscriber on that one that got knocked off. It was still going too. I had to knock it off of there. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Oh, shoot. What happened? Where did Francis go now?
I'm right here. Leave your hands. Go around me. Thank you, Curtis.
He was sitting there ready to put his around the other side of him.
I'm right here.
Somebody looks tired. Me or Francis? Or both of us?
Max house.
He's jealous because they got. Yeah, I'm tired. Curtis, I've got to hit the bed, brother. You and Francis have a good night. You too, Kevin. Appreciate you coming in, bud.
Who?
Kevin Pondham.
Oh, okay.
I just call him Kevin because that's his name. Hey, Francis, good to see you back in the picture.
Nice to see you too, Nick.
You can't see him, though.
Yes, I can. Hush.
Gidget, good night, dear. Well, Pondham left, I think.
Oh, Pondham left.
Yeah, he said good night up here. You might not see that. Probably already gone. We still got 10 people, though, at 1 o'clock in the morning. Is this no, I got Rattle Trap Outdoors, but I really don't have anything on it. Is there one video on it?
Yeah, one video.
Well, I don't run it, and I don't got no stream on because I can't live stream on it or nothing because I don't have enough. Well, I could. I'm probably on the computer, but I don't do. And then I got she's got Mrs. Rattletrap Fishing, I think, and then we got, and then we got our dogs' channel or whatever, but that's about it. But I don't really use them. The dogs channel is the only one that's got anything on it really that's mounts to anything. The rest of them don't have anything on them. It's midnight here. I'm going to have to stumble into bed myself. I was fixing to ask you when you slept, Gidget. I thought because you're on here usually late with me, and if I'm on, and then I know you're on sometimes during the day doing live, so I was wondering kind of when you slept. That's the thing with me. So I go to bed late now, and that's going to put me. See, if I went to bed now, I wouldn't get to sleep till 1:30. Maybe if I went. See, if I went right now, and that's going to put me up till 11 or 12 o'clock before I get up or later. And I hurt a lot at night, so I got pain in my shoulders. I lay on one, I turn from one to the other, and I toss and turn a lot, so I don't sleep good. And like I said, I feel wore out even after I sleep. So. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed here, Gidget. I appreciate you being here. I really do. I'm glad you hang out here.
Nick. Let's see if he has any new video.
He puts videos out all the time.
I don't. I haven't seen these right here.
I enjoy the streams. Everyone has been so nice and welcoming. That's good, Gidget. I'm glad you like them. It was really funny how I got Gidget started coming in here. I've had her for a long time, but she never came in my streams. And it popped up the other day. I hadn't got none. She had a peanut butter recipe for peanut butter cookies. Oh, and I love peanut butter cookies. So I left a comment on her. Yum, yum, looks so good. And then she started coming in here. So it was really, I love peanut butter cookies. I ain't had none for a long time. I used to buy those packs, in the stores where you make them up or whatever. Love of cookies bring us all together. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I said, I've had you for a long time. Then after I left that comment, you started coming in. I like those macadamia nut cookies too. I like those. I'm getting hungry, Ray said. I should try to make a batch of those cookies she had on there. I don't know if how they come out. Man, maybe when this thing's over and they get the peanut butter. Peanut butter was hard to find in the store the other day. I like the Peter Pan, and I couldn't find any of it. All they had was crunchy. And then the other day I went and they had Jif. It's the only thing they had, so I grabbed one of them. I usually don't. I should have grabbed more peanut butter because. Well, these are just cookie with macadamia nut in them. They're called macadamia. They have them at like at Zaxby's restaurants. They have them at Crispers. They have them at Wendy's has good sugar cookies. Wendy's has good sugar cookies. Wendy's has the sugar cookies up there. They're really good. Hey, there's Bubbles Butterflies back. Yeah, my other stream got shut down for no reason, Bubbles. I don't know what happened there. I'm glad you're back. I was talking about it. I told everybody, I said, I lost a couple of my friends. One of them hadn't been here for a while. And I said, I hate that because it shut down on me and I don't even know what happened. We weren't doing anything wrong. I think it was a mistake or something, but
yeah.
But come a big yellow bar across the top and said it had been reported or reported something wrong or something that said so I don't know. It said well, I can't even read it now, but it went off. But anyway. Bible study. Yeah. It's good to have you back. Just about the time I said that, I think I got over here and Francis on stream. I got over and sit down. I wasn't here about 2 minutes and it went off. And I was telling you it was good to have you back. And I remember it was one of the last things I said. And went poof. That was it. $30 thumbs up. 7 people watching. Boy, it's dropping. I just looked, it said 8, and then it said 7, then went to 6. What happened? Everybody's getting bored, I guess, huh? I need to cut it off pretty soon anyway. Ain't nobody talking in the chat much. Everybody's getting sleepy. Seven people, I don't know. Fishing Trucker, Gidget, Bubbles Butterfly, Hunting the Fishing, that's 4. Ray J is 5. I don't know who the other 2 people are. Nick, I guess that's be 6. Yeah, I don't know who the rest. One person or two. I don't know who they are. I know who 6 of them are, but I don't know who. It says there's 8, so I don't know who the other 2 people are. I'm putting on my jammies. I ain't heard that word for a long time. People say nightgown or PJs or pajamas. I ain't heard jammies for a long time.
I did. I heard it.
That's what you call them.
I hear that word every time.
You wear nightgowns. What do you call them? My sister always said jammies. I used to say it's been a long time ago. I just ain't heard it for a while. I would never say that, Gidget. Don't worry about anything. I'm sure it was just a glitch. It's just one of those things that happen to other YouTubers. Yeah. It upset me for a little bit. It said violation or whatever, and it said so I thought I got a strike or something. I know that it said audio or video violation, and I didn't have no music or nothing playing, so it wasn't that, or it said a report of a violation, and I don't know why I would have got reported. There wasn't nobody in or anything. I didn't do anything, so I don't know. I looked back in the chat. There wasn't nothing said nasty in the chat. There wasn't nothing wrong with the title of the stream. I just called it Monday Night Hangouts. There wasn't. I mean, I've done that 1,000 times, so I don't know. Francis wears a lot of those ones you get at Walmart. You know, they're like, I think like $7, $6.97 or something, but they're real cute. You know, the ones that have the saying on them, like "I like to sleep" or "Don't wake me up," or little sayings on them. You know, but they're real cute and pretty. She wears a lot of those. What's that one say? What you got on? Says something. I read it earlier. Well, this one says "good night" on it with 2 eyelashes. Yeah. 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 Yeah, they're like soft cotton. Yeah. Pull over your head and hang down. Yeah. But they're nice.
It's called sleepwear.
They're not. Yeah, they're nice for the price. So. And they have some cute ones. She's got one with flamingos on it, I think, and one with little doggies on it, and one with toucan birds that I got her, and a few with sayings on it. Or one of them says, "My talent is to sleep in." I remember that one. And that one fits her perfect. $2.5 hours. Streams have been doing better. That's what I wished for a long time, was to get my chats built up. That's what I want more than anything, to get more people in my chats. And I've got my goal now set at like getting 20 or 21 people in here. That's my next, try to get that in the chats. I want to try to get more people in my live streams, and they've been doing a lot better. I think I had 15 or 16 again tonight, or 14 or something. So we've still got 9 people for this late, so that really ain't too bad. You know, I'm happy with and everything. So, but I like to get up to like 20 some. That's my next goal, and then go from there. I don't know. If I could get my panels going good, and people on schedule, and everybody knew I was going to have people on the panel. If I could get everybody to share it out and get their people in here, and they get some of my people to all grow and all that, I might get it worked out, but it's going to take a lot of work from a lot of friends and a lot of people to get it done. I've had 6 and 7 hour ones, Ray J. It just depends. The last few ones has been 2 and 3 hours. I've had some 6 and 7 hour ones. Well, quite a few 7 hour ones.
Yeah, just be
like 2 o'clock in the morning stuff. 2 or 3 o'clock. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with the panel. That one night it was being nasty. Really gross.
There was a booty up there wiggling.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a wiggling.
That's why I said it's really nasty and gross. I don't want to see all that.
The juice just ran out of my phone, but I'm back again. I plugged in now. I'm so glad to see you back, Bubbles Butterfly.
We do anything wrong to her?
No, Flo thought she got mad at him that one time when he was in the truck or whatever on the something. And Flo was in here earlier. He was on the panel the other night. Flo was, but he wasn't in there too long. He had to go to bed. Hello, all you beautiful people. We're all in this together.
Ray.
You can just call me Ray. I've been saying Ray J, I think, but I ain't never been up to Spring Hill. I ain't never been to Brookville either, though, so.
Where?
I don't get much of anywhere anymore. Yeah, we made the 30 thumbs up. A lot of nights I had 40, so, but I guess that's probably because I got on so late tonight. I don't even know what you all are talking about. I'm not mad. Everyone is so sweet here. This is always fun. Oh, it's been a long time ago, Bubbles. Flo was riding around in his vehicle or something, and you come in the room and said something, and you got, I guess you left or something. He thought you got mad or something. I don't know what it was about now. Been a long time ago. Been here about 2.5 years, but originally from Long Island, New York. I do want to go country line dancing though, but unfortunately can't go nowhere.
She's on lockdown?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know why they act like they're so hot when the fan's on them right over top of them. Need to take all that stuff off the top of my house so that way they can get more air.
We're on lockdown.
Move all the furniture out of the way and kick up the radio, Bubbles, and make your own dance party.
Dance party. Dance party.
Some flashing strobe lights. It'd be nice to have a big room and turn on some music and put some lights in there and have people all over the floor.
We're not on lockdown. We're not. Not yet, Jeff.
I forgot where she's at. I thought she was over in the.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know what state she's in. She goes to Dollar Tree a lot. I don't know if they got Dollar Tree in the UK or not.
Yeah. Butterfly's not in the UK. She's not. No, shoot.
I never remember where everybody's at. I can't remember everybody. We all talk about being locked down. I don't remember where you all are at, so I don't remember everybody.
Crack me up.
Oklahoma. Who's in Oklahoma? Is it Yank or Crank?
Something like that.
You know Yank or Crank Gidget? I think it is. Or you know Chris or whatever. Gidget, girl, don't think I won't move that furniture out of the way. I'm gonna be dancing around my apartment. I think he's in Oklahoma. That's why I was saying, but I don't know.
I'll find out who's on real quick.
Group chat. Oh, you're in Texas, Bubbles Butterfly? I didn't know you were in Texas. If I did, I forgot. I forgot where you were at. Bubbles, is all of Texas locked down now, or just parts of it? Well, I didn't pay any attention though, Jeff, because I know you was messing around. That's why I didn't say nothing. Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Bubbles Butterfly's a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. Woot, woot. Woot, woot. Max. 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 Quit. You got to be a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you're Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, you have to be one. You have to be one of their fans to cheer them on. If you're a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader,
See who's on real quick. Can you see real quick?
ain't nobody on, but I know. Probably most of them got off.
I'm gonna read somebody.
I'm a Texas gal. She's a Cowboys cheerleader. Bubbles Butterfly. Oh.
I'm a country girl.
Oh, the exes live in Texas.
I'm a country girl.
Texas is a place I dearly long to be. Who said it? Where you see country girl at?
I said I am a country girl.
Gidget, only parts of it. RUS is closed down though, but I'm still working because we do have some international students that can't go home. So I'm blessed to still have a job. University. Did you ever get to Amarillo by morning? Amarillo by morning. That's a pretty song too. Amarillo by morning. They used to have a lot of country singers on that Austin City Limits TV show. Comes out of Austin, Texas. Austin City Limits is called. They used to have it on PBS. And they used to have a lot of country singers I used to watch on there a long time ago. It got such garbage anymore, though. There ain't nobody good on it. I know that song. I forgot all about it. Haven't heard that mentioned for a long time. That would have been amazing if I would have been able to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, but I can cheer for them on the sidelines. No, you're not, Gidget. Hi, Francis.
I know it's me.
They said lots of laughs. Hi, Francis. Beach and trucker, so I'm a cheerleader, huh?
Oh, my back, my legs is killing me. No, you're not.
I'm showing my age. I'm only 41, but I grew up with all the good music being played around me and still prefer it over today's music. Jeffy's 49. Hmm. The The Ring of Fire.
That's a song.
And the burns, burns, burns. Jeffy's Ring of Fire. Huh. I know they used to have a lot of the old singers and the old bands and the old country guitars and the old singers on there.
Let's go unscribe the fishing trucker. Let's go unscribe to him.
Okay, now I am. Good night, y'all. It's been a great night.
Let's go unscribe the fishing trucker.
I thought you were addicted and hooked there, Gidget. You couldn't leave, maybe. Can't give up a good thing.
What?
You're laughing and Gidget's laughing.
What are you laughing over there, Curtis?
She's leaving. She said she's not too addicted to us. I'm not addictive. I'm not as addictive as beer or cigarettes or what else is it? Or toilet paper or I guess it's CBD or whatever it is. Stepping away now. You got to give me directions. I don't know where to pick you up at.
I say,
That'd be a long drive from Michigan to Oklahoma.
Can you fly to the moon? Then you can pick me up. I'm messing with Jeffy.
Oh, shoot. Fly me to the moon.
Can you pick me up from the floor?
Take the second right, go past the dead tree. Don't hit the chicken. Turn left around the crazy bumpy curve past the ugly house. Wait there. Was we going?
I need help. I can't get up.
Oh, don't say that, Bubbles Butterfly. You make him worse. Sometimes I'm in here laughing and cutting up. The other night, Flo was in here, man. I was laughing like crazy. Sometimes I laugh and cut up too. When I get tired, I don't joke around too much. Catch me earlier in the night, I'm always cutting up. Stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Jeff needs to do that twerking. I think like Ralph did. I think he needs to put out a twerking video and a stanky leg video like Ralph did. How many subscribers Fishing Trucker got? If he gets so many subscribers, we need to make him do a stanky leg and a twerk his butt. You want to do that, Jeff, for us, like Ralph did? Ralph wasn't ashamed. Well, he's only got it over his 1,000, so he can't do it for 1,000. Since he hit 1,000, I think he should have to do it.
What about 1.2K? What about that one?
See Jeff twerking. I'm at 1154. 1,154. Decent trucker. I'm staying for a few more minutes. God, we're back up to 10 people. Wow. I got to cut this off pretty soon though myself. I don't like to really leave when I got a good crowd, but I got to go sooner or later. Well, we just hit the 3-hour mark exactly. So 140, we hit 3 hours. So 2 o'clock would be 3 hours and 20 minutes.
3 minutes and 15 seconds. I guess we can.
Newman Outdoors said, "Brother, I'm tired, but I stopped by to say goodnight." I thank you, Newman, for coming in, buddy. I appreciate that. Really do.
Put the thumbs up on your way in.
Thank you for coming by there. Busting a rug, moving everything. We're coming in.
On the rug.
At least I picked up a couple new people today that come in my stream. That's good. I picked up Newman. I picked up Ray. And that's good. And
let's go ahead and subscribe to Jeff. He don't need none.
Newman Outdoors. I don't know if he drives for Coca-Cola or not. I see a bunch of Coca-Cola trucks on there. So he's in Ohio. You are so sweet, girl. What did Gidget say? Gidget might have, she said she was going to bed. I don't know. I missed you being in here, Bubbles Butterfly. You used to be in here all the time, and I thought you got mad or something, and that's why you wasn't back anymore from a long time ago or something. I said, well, it's good to have you back.
I'm shaking my head.
I don't want to lose none of my people.
I'm shaking my head.
Oh. Oh. San Antonio Rose. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, let me hear him, boss. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I don't know. Dying ain't no fun, no matter how you look at it. Because if you die in your sleep, and you didn't get to say everything you want to say to somebody, and you don't wake up, you don't get another chance. You expect to wake every night you go to bed. You expect to wake up the next morning, but one day you won't. Some people go on life support and never get back up, wake. So terrible. Who loves Jeff? Cody? Cody's in love with Jeff?
Oh, you got me up, Curtis.
Why? Wait till Willie sees Jeff. What Willie will say about Jeff. Whew. What he says about Dawn. Wait till he sees Jeff. Bend over like Dawn does in the boat, and I show it to Willie, and Willie makes a comment about Dawn's butt. You do that, Jeff, and Willie will make a comment about your butt. We gotta still do a game night one night, Francis.
Game night.
Yeah, so many people want to do games or question and answer and see who gets the most points.
They want to lick you, kiss you.
I guess I'm going to have to open up a beer. No way I'm going to get this woman's work done without one. A man's work is from sun to sun. A woman's work is never done. One and one, we're having some fun. What up? Oh, shoot. Oh. Bubbles, don't worry about Jeffy. He's a neighborhood. My eyes are watering. I'm getting tired, I guess. And also, I drank. I'm going to be. I can go to the bathroom.
You almost got 2:30.
Who's 2:30?
I said he almost have 2:30
Who?
by one number, Cody. Unsubscribe to him, Curtis. Unsubscribe to him. Unsubscribe to Cody.
Honestly, don't care about the numbers really. I need the thing. Told you that was going to happen. One of these days it's going to go off. I honestly don't care about the numbers really. I just like to talk and make videos. Seriously though, it would. It's one of the best chats I've had tonight. I think it's been a good one. So
Yeah.
and I got like 3 or 4 people in here, a couple new ones, and a couple people I hadn't seen for a while, and it's been good and clean and decent and no problems, and it's been a really nice chat tonight. That's what I said a long time ago, Bubbles Butterfly. I told Francis that way, way back. I said, all these guys want something. I said, if you tell them they ain't getting anything for 3 months or 6 months or whatever you choose, and if they're still there, because most of them will leave. They'll say, if you like me, you're going to do something with me. So if they stay around for like 3 months or 6 months or whatever time frame you choose like that, it can't just be a month or something short. It has to be longer than that, because anybody can stay for a month. I'm just saying you got to take a long time. If they stay
I
there,
come for
then
you guys.
then it knows if
That's sick,
they're withholding.
Cody. That's really sick, Cody.
What? What's sick? That's exactly right. I'm not going to be one of those kind of girls.
I will
That weeds out the bad ones.
come for you guys.
It says same for guys. He said make the women wait. But most guys won't hang around with a girl if they're not getting something. They're not going to date her for 6 months and not get anything. A lot of them will say, if you love me or if you care about me, you'll do it with me or something. That's what they say to get the girl to feel guilty. I mean, it's a routine thing. I know all about how they do. And a lot of people say they're not, but then when it comes down to it, they don't show it. I mean, saying something and actually being that way or doing it's two different things too. A lot of people talk, but actions speak louder than words. In other words, Jeff, you'd stick it in anything wet.
That's sick.
Hey, Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Seems like Cody knows you better than you know your own self, Jeff. How's that? The man was sitting in the bar with his dog and bragging about his dog. He said, I've got this fighting dog. I've been feeding it gunpowder. Oh, crapola. Terrible. The dog, this little boy's walking a little tiny dog in this. I wonder where, I haven't seen High Country post anything lately. I wonder if he's fishing or not.